With a yo-ho-ho, it's TaleOfTheToaster. Welcome back to Let's Play Inazuma 11 Go Chrono Stones Thunderflash. In the last video, we got distracted by Steve's extra competition route, but in this video we're going to head home back to Windsor Manor. Auntie Silvia, I'm home!
Oh, hello, Arion. Have we got guests?
Hello. I hope we aren't imposing. We're going to have an important meeting in my room. Not you, Spotter. You just get in the way. Is this the same dog you rescued in Okinawa when you were small? Yeah, his name's Spotter. My, how he's grown. I remember it as if it were just yesterday. Don't ask me to voice act a dog. I think he likes you, wonderful. Rough. Anyway, let's go inside. My room's by the stairs on the ground floor. I'm all sticky from that dog slopper. TaleOfTheToaster didn't make it any easier either.
Haven't I met you somewhere?
That's a little reference to how Silvia met Wonderbot and Faye when she was a child in the new timeline of Inazuma 11 Go Chrono Stones, when we went back in time to help Mark and Silvia. So, while Arion's room is right over there, I want to have a proper look around Windsor Manor, because right up here we've got Scott Banyan from Inazuma National just chilling, because this is where he lives, and Archer Hawkins from Inazuma National lives here as well. And there's certainly in the previous game there were a lot of photo opportunities in these rooms, and there's still going to be a couple here. They try to make all the photos in Chrono Stones unique compared to the previous game, but it's still worth a quick look around in various ones to see what we find. And we won't spend too long on this, of course, but there's various residents who live here, and indeed they even have their own football team who we played in the previous game. They were called the Golden Oldies, and they're probably tucked away in some extra competition route here as well. So not really much in the way of photos and items, but they're still talking about the football ban. I'll just have a word with some more of you guys, and yeah, I'll let you know if anything interesting crops up. A photo of training equipment, for example, over in that room. I'm surprised that wasn't a photo opportunity in the last game, but we've got a budgie as well. Sorry, who's a pretty boy is the name of that photo. Excuse me, you know, can't be mixing those up. Oh, and Chestnut. Hang on. You've seen. Oh, right. I thought he was saying that boxing was better than football, but no, it was actually delivering the big diss to boxing. That would be. I wouldn't have counted Chestnut as the kind of guy to be into boxing, but anyway, I don't imagine the rooms on the top floor are even going to be open, because the one on the top right is where Archer Hawkins lives, and that was only available in the previous game in the post game because he was hosting an extra competition route up there. Can we get in? No, we can't. Not surprised, but at least we can take a photo of a broom. Sorry, a beloved old broom. Does it belong to a chap called Trigger by any chance? Anyway, so that's plenty enough messing about. Let's go to the one room that we were actually meant to go in without getting caught by the directionals inputs. Arion's room! Okay, let's open up the teachings of the Master. Come on, Ricky, read it to us. It's completely unreadable. Well, it is a code that's gone unbroken for centuries. It's okay, something's bound to come up that will help. The Master must have wanted someone to read his work, otherwise why would he write it down? There must be a way to decode it. Alright, where do we start? Let's put our heads together and work it out. Jude. Axel? Sorry for calling you all of a sudden. I take it this is about Mark. The world seems pretty dull without him around, doesn't it? Don't you think we should try and save him? Mark? But he's dead. He's not in this timeline, but he's very much still alive. Nope, can't read this. Don't give up. The secrets to building the ultimate team should be written in here. You've got to try your hardest to understand it. But is this really writing? It's more like some kind of modern art.
Would anyone like some refreshments?
Oh, thanks, Auntie Silvia. Ah, Miss Hills, hello.
Hi everyone, that's the teachings of the Master, I take it. Wait, I know this. Yes, those letters. Mark used to have a notebook with the exact same writing in it.
You've seen it before?
This is Mark's granddad's writing. Mark always had his granddad's notebook with him. He used to base his training every day on the things written in that notebook. I'm quite confident that this was written by his granddad too.
Wow, I definitely wasn't expecting that. So, Mr. Evans is the master, the god of football. Well, this really shines a light on proceedings.
Yes, I remember this writing. Only Mark could read it, of course.
That makes things easy then. All we need is to go back and get Coach Evans to read it for us.
We won't be meeting Coach Evans anytime soon, though. Indeed, from childhood until his capture, Mark will be closely monitored. There's no way they'd let us near him.
But don't worry, there's another way. We'll go back and ask the writer directly. El Dorado are as of yet unaware of the true identity of the Master.
You'll ask Dave Evans himself, but I'm afraid Dave passed away some time ago.
Then we'll go back to a time when he was still alive. We'll use the teachings of the Master as an artifact for the time jump.
Right, we can go back into the past. Splendid! Now it's decided, let's be on our way. All aboard the TM bus to pay a little visit to Mr. David the Master Evans. I love time travel, I don't know about you, but just getting to casually, we'll just go back and see Mark's granddad. Yeah, that sounds great fun. You know, he's dead now and hasn't been in the series since Inazuma 11-3, but, let's just pop by. Now, where exactly is he? We'll find that once we stick the artifact in the TM bus and just see where it takes us, pretty much. If Wonderbot is quite finished begging Rosie to take photos of him.
Artifact installed.
Well, this is it. We're going to go back in time to find Coach Evans' granddad, wherever or whenever that is. So this is the TM bus I've been hearing about? Coach Sharp. I've been talking to Axel. I'd like to help you bring Mark back. You would? That's wonderful. But will Royal Academy be okay? I've left Royal Academy in David Samford's capable hands while I'm away. And what's more, the football club and I have had just about as much as we can take of this ridiculous football ban. Everyone at Royal Academy agrees that I should do whatever I can to help you. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Sir, I feel 100 times braver with you on our side. Let's set up for the Masters era immediately.
And what era will that be? And where?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Oh.
Don't look so scared, children. Diving into the unknown's what time traveling's all about. Time to pay the masters.
The teachings of the Master. Report.
We're planning to have them back in our possession shortly, Chairman.
Hotel, Juliet, Lima, Golf, and Mike. I am disappointed in you all. You time jumped without permission, and to top it off, you came back defeated.
Please accept our apologies.
Save your apologies for the Contra facility.
Wait, sir, I believe they genuinely regret their actions. Would you not consider giving them a second chance?
Huh?
I think they understand the consequences full well now. They know the stakes. Isn't that right?
Yes, very much so.
Very well. I'll put them under your command, Peter.
Thank you, sir. Captain, it's all well and good saying we'll get the teachings of the Master back, but do you have any idea where they are? Oh, don't worry your pretty little head about that. They won't get far. After all, who can stay away from someone as charming as me?
Here we are in the Republic of Tonghana, the land of endless summer. And from what we've been able to discern, David Evans, the Master, resides here at the local hospital.
Good work, Wonderbot.
Why, thank you.
I wonder what Coach Evans' grandfather is like.
We won't need to wonder for long. Let's go and meet him. Oh, kick in the music! Here we are in the Republic of Tonghana. I don't know if that's meant to be a real world location or not, but I'm guessing it's not. It'll be fictional, just like Côte de Victoire. But here we are as a foreigner to immediately talk about Japanese anime right off the bat. We've got some random encounters here today. If I were to look on the left hand side, there'd be a whole other screen as well, but a football pitch. It's even got a move manual store. I'm not too bothered about any of those moves. The top one was okay. There's a pal packing society, but we haven't done any random encounters, so we're not exactly likely to find anybody on it. But you know, it's the Tonghanian hair care is something that's going to be of interest to us instead. I'm going to quickly check the Inata after this conversation topic as well to see what people think of this place, because I really like how it just ended up here of all places. There was no way to know where Mark Evans' grandfather was going to be living for the last stages of his life, but he's in a hospital in Tonghana of all places. And now we've just got to go see him. So the hospital was up north. That's the correct way to head. So let's just pop in and see if he can read his own dodgy handwriting. Don't miss the treasure chest along the way. The verdant boots would be an extra boost for you if you were to so go through the effort of applying items to your characters. That sentence was about 20 words longer than it needed to be. But the old health regime is probably 20 words less than it needs to be, given the time. I mean, this time period is still in the future as far as the original trilogy of Inazuma 11 is concerned. I'm just going to buy a couple of these things. They're probably relevant when it comes to PAL packing. Not specifically needed, but yeah, I'll pass on equipment and stuff. That's a lot more expensive. But yeah, so this is still further in time than Inazuma 11-3, but way before the events of Chrono Stones. So he should be waiting in the other room. And he's always sneaking out to play football. Yep, we know we're in the right place now. I think this is Mr. Evans' room. I'll go in and talk to him. I think it'd be better if you all waited here. Mr. Evans. Oh, it's Jude. Jude Sharp, it is. You've come a ways to visit me in hospital. Long time no see.
Nice to see you again too, Mr. Evans. How have you been keeping?
A few aches and pains. I don't want to get any older than this, that's for sure.
I'm glad to see you're doing well. Actually, there's a reason I came here today. There's something I want to ask you. Do you recognize this?
What?
How'd you get a hold of this? It looks so tatty. But yes, I do. It's one of my old notebooks that I left to Mark. What are you doing with this? Did Mark pass it on to you?
He's actually not... He's not around at the moment. Listen, I've heard that the secret to building the ultimate football team is written here. Could you help us understand it?
Not around? There's something happened to him?
Well,
He's dead, isn't he?
as things stand, that is the case. However, we have a chance of bringing him back if we can understand the contents of this notebook.
You're not making any sense.
To put it bluntly, we need to know what's written in here. Please, you have to tell us what you wrote. Will you do that? I promise we can bring Mark back, but it's not just for Mark. If we don't do something, we stand to lose football too. All football.
No, I can't tell you what's written in here. Even if you knew what it said, it wouldn't help you. It wouldn't help at all.
How do you know that?
Jude, football isn't just about becoming a stronger player. That isn't the objective. It's about improving your body and mind and enjoying the thrill of the competition. That's football. Do you not understand that?
What a stingy old geezer! Why won't he tell us?
What now? Without the notebook, we're at a dead end.
We're just going to have to give him some time and try to persuade him.
My, what a predicament.
It's Protocol Omega!
Actually, it's Protocol Omega 2.0. I believe you had a little heart-to-heart with some of our team members earlier.
But how did you find us here?
How? That would be telling. But I'm not here to answer your questions. Kindly hand over the teachings of the Master.
None!
Yes, I didn't think it would be that easy. Oh well, we'll just have to take it from you.
Arion sure when we challenge you to a match. This time your defeat is certain.
We'll meet you at the pitch up ahead. Don't keep us waiting.
Oh no, we still haven't learned how to decode the teachings of the Master. Well, we can't do much about that now. Come on.
Oh dear. There must be something I can do to help the team.
Well, that's right, boys and girls. We're going to be playing Protocol Omega again in the next episode. But maybe we can save our friends in the process at least. So make sure you're watching in the next episode for another battle with Beta and her team.